Hello everyone and welcome to No Man's Land. Now I took a little break between series so that I could get things prepared here, and I've actually already tried recording this episode twice, and both times I've decided no, that's not the way we should do it. So, quick rundown of what's going on. We have 40,000 euros. We are going to be running at times 15 at all times. We have no fields, no equipment, no house. So, first thing we need to do is very quickly, is it in here? I don't remember. No, it's in here. We've got a camping tent. Oh, hang on. No. First thing is we're going to lease field 55. Now, I could tell you why I want to lease 55, but basically I've tried leasing other fields and they don't work as well. So, 1700 per day. That's what we need to make. And you can see we've already dropped down in our money quite quickly. So, not in there, in here. Let's put somewhere for us to sleep. That would be very, very useful. So, I need to make sure, put it somewhere sensible. Like there. Perfect. So now we have somewhere to sleep. Tractors. Tractor we're going to go with. I hunted through Mod Hub to look at all the small tractors available, and the one I've decided to go with is this guy. As I said, I've already been using it. It is a really, really good tractor. So we'll put the weight on. It's going to be second hand because these don't exist brand new. I did check. GPS, no. Wheel setup. I'm going to go with these chunky tyres. And the good thing is we can put a front loader attacher on here later if needed. So, that is our tractor. We obviously need quite a lot of tools. But what we're going to start with is making a bit of money by making some hay. So we're going to take this guy, again taking him second hand, and then if we go into the tedder category, no, the windrower, in here we have this guy. This is a tedder that can also be turned into a windrower. So once again, I'm going to take that. So we can go green. We can change the rims as well. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Okay. And then to actually pick up the hay, we're going to use this. Do we have the old Fendt? No, so we'll leave it like that. That, we may as well take it brand new. Okay, so we've now got a little bit of material that we can start doing some work with. Okay, I'm going to open that because we need to refuel and also repair all of these guys. So I'm going to get that done. I'm going to get everything repaired. I know it probably seems counterintuitive to buy a second hand and then repair it, but it just makes life easier. So I'll get that done and then we'll crack on with some mowing. Here we go then. We've got the mower. I do have the real mower mod turned on, so we're going to use that. That's going to get rid of some weeds, and of course this tractor is quite small, so he will struggle a little bit with the speed, but it should be okay. So we're not going to mow the entire field, that would just take far too long. Instead, I'm going to mow a good chunk of it, because hay isn't that valuable, so of course it's good to make a lot of it if we can, especially because I'm not running seasons. I'm also not running Maize Plus because I wasn't really sure if Maize Plus was compatible, so I decided not to take the risk, instead just run it without, as much as I love Maize Plus. So instead what I'm doing is I'm using the mod, what's it called? Straw Me. Straw Me sometimes presents some incompatibilities with Maize Plus, I've heard. So I think it's good to use Straw Me as I'm not using Maize Plus, basically. So that's the boundary almost marked out. I'm going to do another, probably another 2 laps of the headland. And basically I'm going to come back to you when this is all finished. I don't think there's much benefit of showing you me mowing, especially because with tools of this size, mowing does take a little bit of time. So yeah, I'm going to crack on and get the field mowed, and when I come back we'll start some tedding and sell some of our hay. Right, we've got a field of freshly cut grass. It's a fairly large amount, but that's good. So let's start tedding. And of course, because I'm running without seasons, tedding has the magical effect of turning grass directly into hay. Very, very handy. I have to say, I know it's obviously been cut and that's why it also looks like this, but without all the weeds in there, it does look much, much nicer. This might be the first area we plough up, because of course we need to plough things up so that we can then start growing some crops. But that has to be planned. It has to be planned because we will need to get ourselves a harvester. I think we're going to use that trailed harvester, but I need to check the horsepower requirement, so we may actually have to buy a bigger tractor as our first job. We shall see. But yeah, we're going to need to... I think we'll probably plough up and cultivate anyway, because what we can do is we can plant some grass in here. And if we plant grass, we'll be able to fertilise it, and it will be much better quality than this kind of loose grass. So that might be a good way to go. That will probably be next episode. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to whiz round the field as quickly as possible. Might do a bit of a montage, but eventually I will come back to you with a field of hay ready to be collected. Oof, this is where you can feel the power of the tractor struggling. But yeah, I will get this all tedded, and then we can of course move on to collecting it and trying to make some money. Refueling almost done. We are using a lot of fuel to do this work, but there's a mod on here that is realistic. It's slower refueling and also realistic fuel usage. So we are using fuel faster than the default, and it is now time to actually start selling. However, before we do that, I need to check something. Okay, so the economy is on hard, which is what I wanted. You'll also notice the time has dropped down. That's because I was playing on 15 and it goes too fast. 5 is a little slow, 15 is too fast. It's really annoying. I want to times 10. If anybody knows how to get an additional, because I don't think there's anything in here. Let's have a look. There is one for time. At least I thought there was. Am I going crazy? I was sure extra timescale. Yeah, so we only have those. Maybe I can fix that myself in the system. Maybe I can modify the mod. Don't know. So, let's unfold this guy and drop him down. Then all we have to do is drive backwards And look at that, we're now collecting hay. So this is why I said a windrower wasn't really necessary, because this guy's got a 3-meter working width, slightly wider than the actual tool, which I don't usually like, but I'm happy to live with it on this occasion. But we are now collecting up all of this hay. You'll notice I'm in kilos. I did have it in metric tons and it was just too small. Hay weighs so little that kilos is the only sensible weight to put it in. Now I can, wow. Well, I couldn't remember if I could do cruise control in reverse, and I can, so that's awesome. I still need to fix my pedals. I was told how to do it, and I still haven't done it. That's got to be done soon, because it's kind of driving me mad. So, I don't think we're going to get that much money per load. It's about 9,000 litres that you collect, which I think is about 360 kilos. And the price per kilo is 1.37 per kilo. Okay, so yeah, we're not getting a massive amount. And about 500 euros per full load, I think. In fact, we're almost full and it's not 360, it's 316, okay. Just fold that up, keep all of that good hay squashed down in there. It's interesting how it makes a pile like that. I don't know if this tool is actually realistic. I'd love to know, because I can see how this would work, but I can also see that it would be digging into the ground constantly. Especially if those pieces down there are as sharp as they look. But we need to get all of this collected tonight. Even though I don't have seasons on and things don't rot, I do not really want to be leaving this overnight. Okay, so we'll unfold him. Then we can do that. And that, there we go. Oh. And I need to turn that off while that's emptying. Yes, get rid of that. Perfect. So yeah, not selling that quickly. Well, not making that much money, but it's expected. I think what we'll do in the future is we will actually get ourselves some animals. There are some open pens that I can use from ModHub. That will be a nice way to make some income. So 424 plus we made 6 because I accidentally pressed the stop. It stopped him from moving. So 430 euros. That's not bad, really. Considering how little we had in terms of weight. Volume, yeah, quite a lot, 9,000 litres, but in terms of weight it was quite low. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this as a time lapse, make the episode a bit more time constrained. I don't want them to be too long. So yeah. Let's do this as a time lapse. Right, as much as I would like to finish the field, it is so dark that I cannot see, and this tractor doesn't have rear working lights. So we're going to have to leave it. There is not much left on the field, but we have got ourselves a good amount from what we've sold already. We have made 2,500 euros. That is enough to cover our actual leasing fee and a little bit of profit. So that is a good way to finish the episode. So, I hope you've all enjoyed this. Please let me know if there's anything you'd like me to do differently. And if you've got any ideas, let me know as well. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.